Ephesus Church claims that the new name of Jesus is Home, based on the contents of Revelation chapters 2 and 3. How did Home teach you? There is an interpretation of the book of Revelation by Home, so please refer to it separately. The book of Revelation is the story of John receiving a revelation on the island of Patmos. Revelation chapter 1 verse 11, saying, I am Alpha and Omega, the first and the last. And what thou seest, write in a book, and set it unto the 7 churches which are in Asia, unto Ephesus, and unto Smyrna, and unto Bergamot, and unto Tyra, and unto Sade, and unto Philadelphia, and unto Laodicea. At the command of Christ, he sent a letter to the 7 churches in Asia Minor at the time. Although the 7 churches were the 7 churches in Asia Minor at the time, prophecy records the praises and rebukes of the 7 churches from the age of the apostle to the end of the world. Verses 2 and 3 are the contents of the letter. It means that you should be aware of the things that appear in each period and prepare yourself for it. Ephesus Church. The age of the Apostolic Church is from AD 31 to 106, and it is a prophecy of the times until 106, when John of the early church of Ephesus died. He prophesied that the truth would change after the apostolic age. The fact that the first love was forsaken will be repeated, and the last church age is the Ephesian church age, and we were born with the mission of the times to restore the first love. Smyrna Church. The prophetic period of the Church of Smyrna was from 106 to 313 AD, when Emperor Constantine proclaimed religious freedom. The church in Ephesus was also persecuted, but the church in Smyrna was violently persecuted. In Revelation chapter 2 verse 9, we know about the blasphemy of people who call themselves Jews, but in reality it is an assembly of Satan. In AD 197, Pope Victor insisted on Dominic's rule and emphasized only on Sundays and Easter. Since then, the Eastern and Western churches have split into 2 directions, the Western Church identifying itself as an association of the Jews. Bergamot Church. The age of the Bergamot Church is a prophecy of the age when the church will become secular. It is a prophecy from 313 to 538 AD. Bergamot means to be lifted up high, and Emperor Constantine held the church high, and it is a prophecy of the period until 538, when the church was secularized and the papacy was fully established. There was a rebuke to the church of Bergamot, saying that there were people who kept the teachings of Balaam. Balaam's teaching is that in Numbers 22, a man named Balaam was blinded by the sacrifice, and God told him not to go, but he committed fornication with Balak. The prophecy speaks of the church having ties with the government and committing fornication. Emperor Constantine ascended to the throne in AD 313, proclaimed Christianity as the state religion and believed in Jesus himself. However, he did not actually believe in Jesus. He said that he believed in Jesus in order to gain the power of the church. Revelation chapter 2 verse 17. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. To him that overcometh it will I give to it of the hidden manna, and will give him a white stone, in the stone a new name written, which no man knoweth, saving he that receiveth it. Whoever wins here refers to those from the Bergamot Church. Tyra Church. The meaning of the name Tyra is to break. As a period of prophecy, It is a prophecy about the appearance of a religious dark age for 1260 years, from 538 to 17. Sade Church. Sade means song of joy. It is an era when the dark century is over, and it is a time to sing of joy outside the papacy. In the French Revolution, Pope Pius VI was captured and killed and escaped from the Pope. It was a time of singing of joy. The period of prophecy is the period of prophecy from 1798, the end of the papal era, to 1833, when the Seventh-day Adventist movement took place. Philadelphia Church. The name Philadelphia means friendship. The period of prophecy of the Church of Philadelphia is from 1833 to 1844. William Miller's The Second Coming Movement. Revelation chapter 3, verse 12. Him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my God, and he shall go no more out. And I will write upon him the name of my God, and the name of the city of my God, which is New Jerusalem, which cometh down out of heaven from my God, and I will write upon him my new name. The winners here are the winners in the church in Philadelphia. The overcomers in Revelation chapter 3 verse 12 refers to William Miller's prophecy of victors in the Adventist movement. Now is not the time of that time. Laodicea Church. The meaning of the name Laodicea is to judge the people. As a period of prophecy, it is a period of 120 years of prophecy from 1844 to 1964, and it is a prophecy about the Sabbath Church. Ephesus Church. Anselm came to restore the first love and started the gospel work in AD 1964, the time of prophecy. Among the secrets of these 7 churches, what we must realize is the letter sent to the 7 churches in Asia Minor at that time. But it became a prophecy and divided history into 7 ages, from the ascension of Jesus to the end of the world, and predicts the spiritual condition of the church in each age in advance. If you are curious about the truth of Anselm, you can listen to it on YouTube right now.